Bereshit, chapter 24.
And Avraham was old, well stricken in age. And Yahuwah had blessed Avraham in all things. And Avraham said unto his servant the elder of his house, that ruled over all that he had, Put, I pray you, your hand under my thigh. And I will make you swear by Yahuwah, the Elohim of heaven and the Elohim of the earth, that you shall not take a wife for my son of the daughters of the anites, among whom I dwell. But you shall go unto my country and to my kindred, and take a wife for my son, even for Yitzhak. And the servant said unto him, Peradventure the woman will not be willing to follow me unto this land. Must I needs bring your son back unto the land from whence you came? And Avraham said unto him, Beware you, that you bring not my son back thither. Yahuwah, the Elohim of heaven, who took me from my father's house, and from the land of my nativity, and who spoke unto me, and who swore unto me, saying, Unto your seed will I give this land, he will send his angel before you, and you shall take a wife for my son from there. And if the woman be not willing to follow you, then you shall be clear from this my oath, only you shall not bring my son back thither. And the servant put his hand under the thigh of Avraham his master, and swore to him concerning this matter. And the servant took 10 camels, of the camels of his master, and departed, having all goodly things of his master's in his hand. And he arose, and went to Aram-naharaim, unto the city of Narcoa. And he made the camels to kneel down without the city, by the well of water, at the time of evening, the time that women go out to draw water. And he said, O Yahuwah, the Elohim of my master Avraham, send me, I pray you, good speed this day, and show kindness unto my master Avraham. Behold, I stand by the fountain of water, and the daughters of the men of the city come out to draw water. So let it come to pass, that the damsel to whom I shall say, Let down your pitcher, I pray you, that I may drink, and she shall say, Drink, and I will give your camels drink also, let the same be she that you have appointed for your servant, even for Yitzhak. And thereby shall I know that you have shown kindness unto my master. And it came to pass, before he had done speaking, that behold, Rivkah came out, who was born to Betuel the son of Milcah, the wife of Narcoa, Avraham's brother, with her pitcher upon her shoulder. And the damsel was very fair to look upon, a virgin, neither had any man known her. And she went down to the fountain and filled her pitcher, and came up. And the servant ran to meet her and said, Give me to drink, I pray you, a little water of your pitcher. And she said, Drink, my master. And she hastened, and let down her pitcher upon her hand, and gave him drink. And when she had done giving him drink, she said, I will draw for your camels also, until they have done drinking. And she hastened and emptied her pitcher into the trough, and ran again unto the well to draw, and drew for all his camels. And the man looked steadfastly on her, holding his peace to know whether Yahuwah had made his journey prosperous or not. And it came to pass, as the camels had done drinking, that the man took a golden ring of 1/2 shekel weight, and 2 bracelets for her hands of 10 shekels weight of gold. And said, Whose daughter are you? Tell me, I pray you. Is there room in your father's house for us to lodge in? And she said unto him, I am the daughter of Betuel, the son of Milcah, whom she bore unto Narcoa. She said moreover unto him, We have both straw and provender enough, and room to lodge in. And the man bowed his head, and prostrated himself before Yahuwah. And he said, Blessed be Yahuwah, the Elohim of my master Avraham, who has not forsaken his mercy and his truth toward my master. As for me, Yahuwah has led me in the way to the house of my master's brothers. And the damsel ran, and told her mother's house according to these words. And Rivkah had a brother, and his name was Lavan. And Lavan ran out unto the man, unto the fountain. And it came to pass, when he saw the ring, and the bracelets upon his sister's hands, and when he heard the words of Rivkah his sister, saying, Thus spoke the man unto me, that he came unto the man. And behold, he stood by the camels at the fountain. And he said, Come in, you blessed of Yahuwah. Wherefore stand you without? For I have cleared the house, and made room for the camels. And the man came into the house. And he ungirded the camels, and he gave straw and provender for the camels, and water to wash his feet and the feet of the men that were with him. And there was set food before him to eat, but he said, I will not eat, until I have told my errand. And he said, Speak on. And he said, I am Abraham's servant. And Yahuwah has blessed my master greatly, and he is become great. And he has given him flocks and herds, and silver and gold, and menservants and maidservants, and camels and asses. And Sarah, my master's wife, bore a son to my master when she was old, and unto him has he given all that he has. And my master made me swear, saying, You shall not take a wife for my son of the daughters of the Canaanites, in whose land I dwell. But you shall go unto my father's house and to my kindred, and take a wife for my son. And I said unto my master, Peradventure the woman will not follow me. And he said unto me, Yahuwah, before whom I walk, will send his angel with you and prosper your way. And you shall take a wife for my son, of my kindred and of my father's house. Then shall you be clear from my oath, when you come to my kindred, and if they give her not to you, you shall be clear from my oath. And I came this day unto the fountain, and said, O Yahuwah, the Elohim of my master Abraham, if now you do prosper my way which I go. Behold, I stand by the fountain of water. And let it come to pass, that the maiden that comes forth to draw, to whom I shall say, Give me, I pray you, a little water from your pitcher to drink. And she shall say to me, Both drink you, and I will also draw for your camels, let the same be the woman whom Yahuwah has appointed for my master's son. And before I had done speaking to my heart, behold, Rivkah came forth with her pitcher on her shoulder, and she went down unto the fountain, and drew. And I said unto her, Let me drink, I pray you. And she made haste, and let down her pitcher from her shoulder, and said, Drink, and I will give your camels drink also. So I drank, and she made the camels drink also. And I asked her, and said, Whose daughter are you? And she said, The daughter of Betuel, Nakoah's son, whom Milcah bore unto him. And I put the ring upon her nose, and the bracelets upon her hands. And I bowed my head, and prostrated myself before Yahuwah, and blessed Yahuwah, the Elohim of my master Abraham, who had led me in the right way, to take my master's brother's daughter for his son. And now if you will deal kindly and truly with my master, tell me. And if not, tell me, that I may turn to the right hand, or to the left. Then Lavan and Betuel answered and said, The thing proceeds from Yahuwah. We cannot speak unto you bad or good. Behold, Rivkah is before you. Take her and go, and let her be your master's son's wife, as Yahuwah has spoken. And it came to pass that, when Abraham's servant heard their words, he bowed himself down to the earth unto Yahuwah. And the servant brought forth jewels of silver, and jewels of gold, and raiment, and gave them to Rivkah. He gave also to her brother and to her mother precious things. And they did eat and drink, he and the men that were with him, and tarried all night. And they rose up in the morning, and he said, Send me away unto my master. And her brother and her mother said, Let the damsel abide with us a few days, at the least 10, after that she shall go. And he said unto them, Delay me not, seeing Yahuwah has prospered my way. Send me away, that I may go to my master. And they said, We will call the damsel, and inquire at her mouth. And they called Rivkah and said unto her, Will you go with this man? And she said, I will go. And they sent away Rivkah their sister, and her nurse, and Avraham's servant, and his men. And they blessed Rivkah, and said unto her, Our sister, be you the mother of thousands of 10,000s, and let your seed possess the gate of those that hate them. And Rivkah arose, and her damsels, and they rode upon the camels, and followed the man. And the servant took Rivkah, and went his way. And Yitzhak came from the way of Be'er-Lachai-Roi, for he dwelt in the land of the south. And Yitzhak went out to meditate in the field at the eventide. And he lifted up his eyes and saw, and behold, there were camels coming. And Rivkah lifted up her eyes, and when she saw Yitzhak, she alighted from the camel. And she said unto the servant, What man is this that walks in the field to meet us? And the servant said, It is my master. And she took her veil, and covered herself. And the servant told Yitzhak all the things that he had done. And Yitzhak brought her into his mother Sarah's tent, and took Rivkah, and she became his wife, and he loved her. And Yitzhak was comforted for his mother.